Welcome to the latest edition of the VR Game Showcase. I'm Zena, and you're just 10 minutes away from our 2-year anniversary show. We've got a huge event in store for you, including updates on Payday, Aces High, and Knights of Fiona, new looks at Rustmorn and the Rifted Skies, and some of our biggest ever new game announcements. That includes a look at what's next for Flat2VR Studios and a surprise reveal to kick off the show. We're counting down with a few updates from some great indie developers and games. Follow our QR code through to find out more about each game and wishlist on their store pages. Kicking things off, we've got a new look at a very cool concept. Brushhammer brings the joy of collecting and painting miniatures to VR, just without the mess. Let's take a look. Our next title is the latest from Crisis Brigade developer Sumo Lab. Last month, they released a unique take on VR racing in Vertigo Rush. Today, they're ready to show what's next for the project.
Welcome to Haven, a city that lives for racing. This is where every racer's story begins, at the bottom. And sometimes, one chance is all it takes to change everything. Every part of Haven has its own way forward. Run, leap, climb, and fly. Master every movement. Every run makes you better. Sooner or later, every racer finds a crew. Friends at the start, rivals along the way, and familiar voices waiting for them at the finish line. Give your racer a look of its own, so you could become legendary. But every legend needs a rival. Once the lights turn green, you'll fly side by side, fighting for every position. Every race creates a new story. Wave as you pass, and laugh all the way to the finish line. Welcome to Haven. Welcome to Vertigo Rush. Early access available now.
Now, in the build-up to today's show, we promised that this VRGS would be a big one for basically every VR headset out there. And that includes PSVR 2. Omega Pilot Evolution makes its first pit stop on PSVR 2 today, with MetaQuest following later this month, and Steam and Pico versions this fall. Quest users can also look forward to our next game arriving very soon.
Incoming transmission.
If this message reaches you, this means your father is dead. He entrusted me with one final duty: to see that his legacy did not end with him. They will tell you he was a traitor. They will tell you he brought ruin upon your family. Do not believe their lies. There are still those willing to offer us safe harbor. Find them.
The prodigal heir returns after all.
Rebuild the fleet. Gather what equipment you can find. Every ship you command. Every captain who follows you. Every battle you survive will mold you into something greater than he could have hoped. Somewhere among the stars, someone sold us out. Bury the truth along with your name. Learn why they feared us. And when the time comes, remind the galaxy what our house was willing to fight for.
If you missed this excellent space strategy sequel on Steam, this is the perfect way to jump in. Okay, we have 2 brand new game reveals to finish up this August's pre-show. Our first game is a new take on an existing flat-screen shooter that comes from the incredibly passionate team at Waving Bear Studio. One studio that you'll have seen plenty of in past VR games showcases is Triangle Factory, the developer behind Forefront and Breaches. Today, they're announcing something a little different. A small team within Triangle Factory has established Triangle Labs, a new label for new kinds of social VR experiences. Let's get a first look at what it's been working on.
Is he over there?
And that wraps up this edition of the VRGS pre-show. Don't go anywhere, because the main event is up next, and we've been saving something very special to kick off the show. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
This place, it remembers you. And it's not finished with you yet.
Down in my cellar.
It feels familiar, doesn't it? You loved this place once. Leave the past behind. Forget the people who left you. Here, there's no more pain. Only silence.
Total Chaos was one of 2025's most surprising survival horror shooters, and developer Trigger Happy Interactive has been hard at work on a VR version of the game for a little while now. For the first time, players will be able to explore the horrors of Fort Oasis with unrivaled immersion inside a headset. Full motion control support will unlock realistic aiming and reloading, while the numerous nightmarish monsters and enemies will be scarier than ever in VR. A huge thanks to Trigger Happy and publisher Apogee Entertainment for working with VRGS for today's reveal. Titles like Total Chaos are exactly why we started this event 2 years ago. Since we launched VRGS in August of 2024, we've brought you reveals of great VR adaptations like Total Chaos, Flatout 4, Postal 2, and Vampire Survivors. We've helped announce incredible games like Forefront, Arizona Sunshine Remake, The Rifted Skies, and Knights of Fiona. And today, we've assembled one of our best ever lineups. You'll see more from the biggest upcoming releases, including Payday, Aces High, Rustmorn, The Lightkeepers, and Cover. Plus, we'll have plenty of brand new game announcements, including some of the biggest projects yet from the team at Flat2VR Studios. When you see a game that interests you, you can massively help out that project by wishlisting it on its store page or signing up to its Discord channels. Keep an eye out for the QR codes at the end of each trailer that will take you directly to those pages. Or just simply have another tab open to go and find them on the MetaQuest store, Steam, or yes, the PlayStation Store for PlayStation VR 2. Bootstrap Island is one of our personal favorite VR games, not just of 2026, but the past decade of VR releases. And it's an honor to surprise launch the PSVR 2 version of the game here at the show today. Over the course of its PC early access period, developer Maru VR crafted a gorgeous, tactile survival game that plays brilliantly inside a headset. If you want to see more games like this land on PSVR 2, then this is definitely one to support. Bootstrap Island is also one of 7 games to feature in the VRGS New Essentials sale bundle over on Digifile, The full list of games is curated by Gamertag VR, who's currently co-streaming today, so hi Gamertag, and features modern hits like Into the Radius 2, EXD, Underdogs, Arizona Sunshine 2, Unloop, and Convergence, which you'll also see later in the show. Better yet, every bundle purchase supports the great team at Special Effect, an incredible UK-based charity that helps people with physical disabilities to play games. Plus, there's an extra tier with DLC unlocks that further helps the charity, and you can adjust how much you pay to fine-tune your bundle. Make sure to check it out in the link in the description. Now, it's time for a little surprise.
All right, Lance Mallory is confirmed on site and heavily guarded, and we believe our efforts to suppress any news regarding the Harbour incident proved successful. Take the back door in, easiest point of entry.
Should I knock?
Well, whenever you knock somewhere, an insurance company gets very nervous. So yes, by all means.
Nothing.
Mallory is in his office on the other side of the restaurant. Good luck up there. Are you hurt?
Still standing.
Very subtle.
Yeah, you want subtle? Go get the bald guy.
Every time we see Gunman Contract standalone, we're reminded that the best is still to come for VR. So it's reassuring to know that we'll be able to play it just as soon as the Steam Frame launches. Any day now, eh Valve? What say we switch up the vibe a bit? Our next game comes from the team behind indie hit Human Fall Flat. Tiny Flock is a fluffy new VR adventure with a brilliant premise. And it's great to see traditional developers like No Breaks Games continue to explore interesting mechanics and experiences inside VR. Make sure to go and wishlist the game over on the Quest store. Now, Flat VR Studios is another team that have helped shape the VRGS mission over the past 2 years. And I can only imagine chat is already blowing up over the mere mention of their name. We have a lot of really exciting stuff lined up from the team later in the show. But, as it's our birthday, we also have a few other headlines to whet your appetite.
You're not going anywhere.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mommy's gonna buy you a mockingbird.
We've been really looking forward to the PSVR 2 and Quest releases of Out of Sight since we first revealed the game back in 2025. And again, that's just a taste of what's to come today for Flat to VR, so stay tuned. Back in June, we introduced you to Drifter's Blackout Crew from Sweet Surrender developer Xiaomi Games with a brief teaser. Today, we're ready to give you a deeper look at what's in store for the co-op shooter. In this ambitious extraction shooter, up to 4 players team up, gear up, and head out to raid ancient alien temples. Out in the wilds, you'll encounter swarms of enemies, varied objectives, and enormous bosses. It'll take tight teamwork, a fully optimized loadout, skilled use of your trusty jetpack, and a standard issue arm cannon to either risk it all and push further into the level, or safely extract back to base. The key to Drifters is progression. Each player can swap between specialized classes to level up, granting unique abilities. For example, the support class can level up a friendly fire skill that heals teammates as you shoot them, and revive players faster than others. While the marksman can stack more damage by landing consecutive shots and increase a critical chance by standing still. But that's not all. Each of the game's 4 starting firearms can be deeply customized with a massive array of attachments to create a weapon that feels truly tailored to your playstyle. Take the sniper rifle. It starts out as a fairly standard single-shot rifle, but with the right components, it can morph into a charged shot, long-range beast that pairs perfectly with the marksman skills. The laser rifle starts out offering a simple, constant stream of damage. By purchasing and attaching new barrels, you can start stacking damage the longer you keep the beam focused on your foe. Just make sure you're properly balancing your loadouts, or things will go wrong pretty quickly. You can even personalize your suit and ship, with Xiaomi committed to expanding customization options in the future. You'll also have gadgets and items to aid you in the fight. Some areas feature drones you can hack and send out into battle to help you in a pinch. And you'll need all the help you can get against these new enemy types. The Strider is a hulking behemoth with overwhelming firepower, while the Infestation overruns squads with swarms of mechanical creepy crawlies. Drifters is launching later this year in early access, with playtesting opportunities to come beforehand. If you want to get involved in what's to come, make sure to wishlist the game on MetaQuest and Steam stores, and join Xiaomi's Discord channel. Thanks to the Xiaomi team for working with us for that extended look at Drifters. Up next, we have another brand new game reveal.
Good day, medium. My name is Li Shumei. Ouch! This is the famous spirit camera? Will I be able to see ghosts? Evil spirit! So it's true, I am cursed. I'm scared. But I trust you. You will protect me, won't you?
Spirit Ritual comes from Nyam, the developer of critically acclaimed indie titles like Astrologaster and Tengami. It uses bleeding-edge performance capture to deliver a truly theatrical experience that comes to life inside your headset. It's one of the most unique takes on a VR title we've seen for a while. That's one of the things we really love here at VRGS. Sure, games like this can work on a flat screen, but they really sing inside of VR. That's also true of our next game, which is another personal favorite. All on Board is one of the best examples of how to bring board games into VR. and blasphemous developer The Game Kitchen has spent years carefully reproducing some of the best licensed games and fine-tuning their controls and interactions. Today, we're proud to introduce a brand new game coming to the platform for free. There's never been a better time to jump into All on Board. It's one of our favorite ongoing titles that we've been wanting to bring into the show for a while. One game we have seen at VRGS a few times now is Raid from indie studio Fusion Play. This is a 4-player co-op shooter that mixes its shooter gameplay with elements of games like Papers, Please. Let's get a look at the latest trailer. One of our favorite VR studios that's yet to take part is X-Real Games, the team behind the excellent Zero Caliber series. If you've been following the developer, then you'll know it's working on a handful of incredibly exciting shooter projects. Today, we've got some updates from the team.
Okay, sir, we're going in.
Stoker, do not engage unless compromised and continue to report every 10 mics on enemy disposition. We need all the intel we can get on any grid north of the White House to Lighthouse.
Roger that. Proceed with mission.
Cover that sector.
We can't wait to see X-Real's take on a hardcore milsim shooter with cover. If there's any studio out there that can nail tactical, solo and co-op gameplay in VR, it's them. But that's not all the team has to share. We told you this VRGS would be a good one for PSVR 2, and we weren't lying. Zero Caliber 2 finds its way onto the platform very soon. Now, let's check in with a new update for Green Hell VR. Green Hell VR continues to offer players more ways to enjoy its dense and deadly jungle with the painting update. Let's move from one of VR's best existing survival games to one of its most anticipated upcoming ones. We're just under a month away from the Lightkeeper's September 10th release date. If you don't hear from us next month, just assume we're busy defending the lighthouse. Now, like Raid, our next game is another indie FPS. But Adrian's Quest is also made by just a single developer, and it's a really impressive achievement. Here's a new trailer showing how the game is currently shaping up.
Neither obsolete nor outdated. Yet, everyone wants you scrapped.
The androida!
Can help each other. You can help my friends. We're gonna show them what a real Adrian is made of.
Now let's get a look at another game that's rapidly approaching full launch.
В данном районе составляет 97%. Немедленно проследуйте к точке эвакуации. Времени почти не осталось.
Convergence is finally nearing its 1.0 release after an incredible 2 years of consistent updates and tweaks in early access. If you're interested in checking out this terrifying VR survival horror, then there's still a bit of time to grab the game before its base price increases this month. Still to come, we'll have new looks at the Rifted Skies and Rustmorn. Plus, we have big updates on Knights of Fiona, Payday Aces High, and of course, much more from Flat VR Studios. Back in June, we introduced you to the Rifted Skies, an incredible new VR roguelike from the team at Dream VR. The studio is back today with a new look at the project. The Rifted Skies continues to look incredible, thanks to Dream VR for that fresh look at the game. Now last year we announced Knights of Fiona, the newest VR JRPG from Ruins Magus developer Character Bank. The game's since run a successful Kickstarter campaign and has been on show at the Bit Summit Expo in Kyoto. Today marks the next crucial milestone in its journey.
Night. Oh, Oath Night. This is Galia, a mythical land where thoughts, our hopes, dreams, intentions become power. However, over time, accursed emotions grow. Hatred accumulated in our world. It returned power to the evil.
It's a dragon!
May fire and iron give strength to the Knights of Fiona!
You and I, we will bring the light of justice to this war!
Yes, you can go and play Knights of Fiona's open beta today. It's a great way to see what this ambitious action game has in store for you at full launch. A few months ago, we were absolutely stunned by the reveal trailer for our next game, and immediately got in contact with the developers to collaborate. So, it's with great honor that we introduce you to the latest look at Rustmorn. Rustborn looks really, really good to say the least. I've watched this trailer about 5 times now and keep noticing incredible tiny details in this twisted world. Suffice to say, we'll be keeping a very close eye on this one as it progresses. Now, let's check in with another one of the most anticipated VR games on the horizon.
Hi and welcome to a playthrough of Stealing Candy from a Billionaire, one of the heists in Payday Aces High. The target today is an art exhibition. The team attempts a quiet entrance and takes out a couple of cameras. Unfortunately, not the one that's looking right at them. Heists in Payday Aces High can be attempted both in stealth and with guns blazing and loud as hell. It's your call. The main loot has been collected. It's time to leave your mark, so people will know who got away with the riches. If you manage to get out alive. Payday Aces High is launching later this year. Make sure to wishlist the game and go to paydayaceshigh.com for more information.
Payday Aces High is going to offer you the full Payday experience in VR, as you can see for yourself if you join this month's playtests. Okay. 2 years ago, we wrapped up the first ever VRGS with an incredible lineup of titles from Flat2VR Studios. We're ending today's show in the same fashion, including some anticipated titles and some of our biggest ever brand new game reveals. Enjoy.
Whenever a great VR game launches on Steam VR or MetaQuest, it usually isn't long before PSVR 2 players ask, is this coming to PSVR 2? I know that because, well, I'm usually one of them. That question comes from a passionate community that, like so many of us, loves VR and wants more people to experience the games worth talking about. So at Impact Inked, we started thinking, what if the answer could be yes more often? Introducing Unlock the Vault, a new publishing initiative from Impact Inked, where our talented developers at Flat2VR Studios are helping bring great VR games to PlayStation VR 2. Each vault represents a new title coming to the platform. Over time, we'll open them one by one. Our publishing and development teams are making it all happen behind the scenes, but opening the vaults, well, this should be a community moment. So for that, we called in a little help.
Hello, Miles. Good news, you won't have to do it alone.
Shoo, perfect timing.
I have always loved seeing creative games reach new players.
Hang on, someone else is joining.
Hey Miles, hey Shu. You weren't planning on bringing more games to PlayStation VR 2 without me, were you?
Of course not, Ryan.
Great, then count me in. There's already so many fantastic VR games on other platforms, giving them the opportunity to reach a wider PlayStation audience can only be a good thing.
And it looks like someone else wants in.
Hello everyone.
Rob, great to have you, dude. You've had some pretty memorable experiences on PSVR 2.
I certainly have. I have, for example, been swallowed whole by a giant baby in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, right, yeah.
And that is the wonderful thing about VR. Its best moments stay with you, sometimes whether you want them to or not. So yes, I would be very happy to open a vault and discover what new memories await.
Did someone say more PSVR 2 games?
Brian, I wondered how long it would take you.
You know, the GameCat community is always asking what's next.
Well, it looks like we found our vault keepers. In the future, Shuei, Ryan, Rob, and Brian We'll each open one of these vaults and reveal another title coming to PSVR 2.
I'm looking forward to seeing what is inside mine.
People are going to start guessing immediately.
I suspect they already have.
I mean, they can guess all they want. We're not telling them anything.
Not yet, anyway. But there is one vault we can open today. Jamie, I think Vault 1 belongs to you.
Thanks, guys. What an incredible initiative to be a part of. Let's open up that vault. Welcome to Drop Dead the Cabin, the co-op zombie survival game from Soul Assembly. Team up with up to 3 other survivors and fight your way through hordes of the undead in 4-player co-op. Gather your squad, defend the cabin, and see how long you can survive together. Drop Dead the Cabin is coming to PSVR 2 on August 27th.
VR has always moved forward because people like you have believed in what it could become. We're all here because we love this industry.
And that includes developers, modders, creators, studios, and players who kept showing up, representing, finding ways to help make it better.
We come from that same community.
Long before there was a company, we were making videos, hosting podcasts,
building mods and growing Discord communities, all through the shared love of VR.
Then in 2022, the 4 of us decided to build something together. Jasmine, Elliot, Skiva, and me.
And that became Impact Reality. And what started with 4 people
has grown into a global team of 55, working across development, publishing, and marketing.
Alongside some incredible developers and partners, we've helped bring some incredible games to players, including Trombone Champ Unflattened,
RoboQuest VR,
Wrath Aeon of Ruin VR,
Flat Out 4 Total Insanity VR,
Surviving Mars Pioneer, and so much more. We're incredibly proud of what our teams and partners have achieved in such a short time.
And we know there's far more still to come. We have major license projects underway and more developers we want to support, and a pipeline that has outgrown our current capacity.
To deliver on that opportunity, we need to grow our development teams, QA, and internal systems, support more platforms, and give every game the launch it deserves.
So for this next chapter, we wanted to invite the community in.
Which is why we're planning to launch a campaign on Start Engine.
Start Engine gives private companies like ours a way to raise investment from the wider community.
And for the first time, people who believe in Impact Reality and Flat to VR Studios can visit our campaign page to learn more about the opportunity to invest. More than 6,000 people backed the Postal 2 Redux Kickstarter campaign, helping support both the flat screen rebuild and our work on Postal 2 VR.
That campaign showed us the power of a passionate community getting behind a project from the beginning. Postal 2 Redux and Postal 2 VR are both deep in development. We've kept backers close to the process through Kickstarter updates and Discord AMAs, and we're incredibly excited by the advancements Unity 6 is bringing to the world of Paradise. We can't wait to share more when it's ready.
That experience inspired how we wanted to approach this next chapter.
Because unlike Kickstarter, this isn't about backing a single project.
It's an opportunity to invest in our company, our team, and the long-term vision.
Our campaign page shows who we are, what we're building, and how you can show your interest. So definitely go check it out.
We also know that this comes at a difficult time for games.
Studios we admire, people we care about, have been hit hard.
We can't change everything happening around us.
But we can choose how we respond.
By supporting talented teams and taking ambitious ideas seriously.
By giving this industry and the players our biggest swing yet.
If you believe in this work too, this campaign is your chance to take part.
And now, let's show you where we're heading and why it's the perfect time to jump on board.
Your reality sucks! Introducing the Quiblo XR Pro Max Ultra 9000. Now 400% more expensive and 700% more buy now. Escape reality today. Side effects may include
Look at this! Look at me! Look at you! Our first big adventure together.
Yes, this is what I've been waiting for! Free me!
What you just saw is that Flat2VR Studios is bringing High on Life to VR. If this is your first time seeing the world of High on Life, here's what you need to know. Humanity is being used and sold as drugs by an alien cartel, and you've teamed up with a group of talking alien guns to defeat them. Over the last year, we've reworked major parts of the original game. So far, that includes shop interactions, character beats around Blim City, and of course, reloads and interactions with Kenny, Sweezy, and Gus. Right now, we're working on Creature and Knifey. Each of these Gatlians and how you interact with them are as unique as their personalities. We really want you to feel like you are holding living creatures in your hands. While you're fighting the cartel, you could have to string together multiple traversal abilities, quickly switch to a different Gatlian to use their unique ability, or pull out Knifey. So as we're adding all of these fun manual VR interactions, it's really important that they make sense in gameplay and that they're maintaining the fast, fluid, powerful feeling of combat. Squanch Games created such a hilarious, distinctive world with High on Life. Our entire team is so excited to bring it to VR. There's still a ton of work ahead of us to prototype, test, and polish, but High on Life VR is playable, it runs on Quest, and it's already a lot of fun. Right now, you can wishlist High on Life VR on all platforms and follow Flat2VR Studios and Squanch Games for updates as we get closer to launch.
VR is at its best when passionate people come together, and that's been at the heart of this showcase. So it's fitting that Impact Reality is announcing a new creative partnership with trailer director Demo Okoro and Grimwolf Studio. You just saw that collaboration in action with High on Life VR. And they're only just getting started, because yes, there's one more thing today.
Barely made it out myself. Never coming back.
It's too late for too many. If we get to medical, we could stop this thing before.
You are not welcomed here. I am trying to elevate life, change it, adapt it,
and bring meaning to
your pathetic species. I will burn you, heretic. It was a mistake to leave your husk of flesh and bone.
Trombone Champ gets Disney DLC, And yes, High on Life and System Shock are coming to a VR headset near you. What a way to cap off our 2-year anniversary. VRGS will be back in November with more new game announcements and fresh looks. Until then, we want to say a massive thank you to the developers, publishers, and partners that are taking this show from strength to strength, and to each of you for tuning in. This industry and these games deserve to thrive, so keep supporting exciting, immersive core VR gaming. We'll see you very soon.